8 o'clock. But first, gratitude. Everything I do has started with gratitude, and just being a little bit grateful every morning for the little things really has been a game changer in my life. So I try to start everything I do with gratitude. So I'm looking on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and in my own community that here this morning, the first person that drops their gratitude, and then we'll begin. I'll start. I'm grateful for my child who has made it to 16 years of his life. Hugo, happy birthday. I love you dearly. I'm grateful for 3 sons, but this son, it's his birthday today. I'm grateful that he's picked up the piano lately and he's really starting to just have fun with it. He's learning by ear or with whatever songs, and he can play Great Balls of Fire because he asked me, Mom, what song should I play? And I said, well, if I could, I would play Great Balls of Fire. And so he's learned it. And so I'm grateful for my son who's 16, his ability to play piano, having a piano, and having a Hugo Rivard that's turning 16 today. Okay, so if one of you would like to drop what you're grateful for, I'll get started right after that. Until then, grab your coffee. Cheers. Tell me where you're coming in from. You need a putter, a pitching wedge, a wiffle ball if you're indoors, a real golf ball to putt with, a ruler to do the putting drill, and you can do this indoors or out. I designed these little 5-minute challenges so everybody, if you're stuck in a little apartment with no high ceilings, you can do it too. I don't have a fancy simulator. I am here in the middle of winter. It's freezing. I have my fire pit going, and I do this daily because I'm obsessed with the average woman golfer. The average woman golfer who wants to get better, you should hang out here because I got your back. Okay, who's going to drop what they're grateful for? Susie, Naomi, I'm looking at all the people coming in. Manny, Tina, Charmaine, Glenna, Gary, Dustin, Joanne. Anybody, go first with your gratitude. Lori, good morning. Anybody gonna drop it? I'm gonna start at 8:01 with the golf challenge. 3 things. What are you grateful for this morning? We got the Lord, Jesus Christ. What else? 3 things. This day, says Mio Bingier. Bonita Springs, Florida, coming in. 3 things that we're grateful for, and I'm gonna start. Let's go, come on. Oh, here we go. Grateful for this house full of grandbabies. And I watch every day, says Sweet Lou at 5 a.m. Aww. Okay, let's start with that great feeling in mind. Okay, so the first drill, there's 3 parts to this. 1, I always try to throw in a little strength and fitness because truly that is the answer to having a body that can move the way you want it to in your golf swing. So the first part is strength and flexibility. So with or without a weight, here is the first move. You can have a weight or just your hands separated like this, your knees up. Your knees go one way and the weight or your arms go the other. This is thoracic spine rotation. 1, we're gonna do 8. 2, breathe into it. 3, back is cracking. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There you go. That was easy. The next one, 8 on each side. You place the weight, it's like a stapler. It keeps them down. And in the opposite hand, the way your knees are going, so the opposite hand, you hold the knees here, shoulders are down, and you just raise it up 8 times on this side and 8 times on the other. 1, 2, 3, relax the neck. 4, breathe into it. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, flip it. 1, 2, God, it's beautiful out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, that's the strength and flexibility part. Done. Next up, golf drills while you're all really here. So the greatest golf drill for putting of all time. We're going to start with a ruler and then we're going to move to a meter stick. But I want you all to be successful. That is key in golf too. Thinking, oh, I'm good at this. I've got this. I'm amazing. So we're going to do this for 2 weeks, which is practicing putting down the intended line. And then for those of us that feel like this is so easy, we're going to chuck it and we're going to use the meter stick to putt down the intended line. So the drill is 3 putts. I don't have a hole that I'm putting to on purpose because I want you to feel success. So we're just going to get the putt rolling down the intended line because every putt is a straight putt essentially. You're just aiming that straight putt left if there's an undulation or right depending on the undulation on a green. But being able to start your ball on the intended line is key. Okay, I'm going to grab a ball. Okay, so 3 balls. We got a wiffle ball if you're indoors for chipping, real golf balls for putting. Here we go. Now I don't go into the tips because I do that in my community. So if you want more, go to carriemeyer.com and sign up for the golf community. It's $34.50 a month. But you can do it without joining. So here we go. This challenge is free. But I just go into a little bit more details on how to be successful at this. So 1 is eyes over the path that you're trying to, over the ruler. Here we go. Your weight for your short shots is on your forward foot. Just so nobody needs to notice, but you and I know that I'm putting my weight right now on my forward foot. So with putting, narrow feet, weight is on your forward. What's forward mean? Closest to the flag. Okay, here we go. 3 of them. 1, 2. Gotta get one more real ball. And stick that booty out. 3. Okay, that's the putting drill. You can practice that in your office. Okay, the next one is the chipping drill. So you could use a stick or a parking stick like this. And you put it behind the ball like this. And you could use wiffle balls. I've got one here. And I'm putting the ball forward of the stick. Where's your weight on short shots around the green? Forward foot. So with your weight on your forward foot, you will miss the stick. If your weight's flat, you'll hit it. If your weight comes back here and tries to scoop it, you're going to hit the stick. So a great way to practice your chip shots, even if you're indoors. Weight on your forward foot, again, narrow feet, and that allows you to pick the club up just slightly. It's still a putt, it's the same thing as a putt, but your weight here has you miss the stick. And then you want to practice brushing the grass beyond the ball. So you could just do this, 1, 2, 3, or you could practice with a wiffle ball. 1. I'm going to do one this way. 2. And just putt it. Just putt it. Don't try to lift it up in the air. Don't try to lift it. So when you putt, you don't try to lift the ball. So when you chip, you just use the chipper. That does it for you. What club is that? It could be a sandwich, pitching wedge 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, even a hybrid. But you just putt it. And the loft on the club lifts the ball for you. So watch out for this. Same thing when you're putting. Watch out for soggy wrists. Okay, moving on. Pitching. What's the difference between a chip and a pitch? A chip is a bump and run. The ball spends more time rolling on the ground than it does in the air. A pitch spends more time up in the air than it does rolling. So you choose your shots like this. Putting first, chipping second. Both of them look like a putt shot. And then pitching third. And what makes a pitch different? You're bent over a little bit more. You might come to half with your swing, and your weight is still forward. Same thing, all your shots, short game, weight is forward foot. Okay, so here we go, 3 pitch shots. And just because I'm bent over more and I'm getting a little bit of a wrist hinge in it here, that ball's gonna go higher. So here we go. A chip stays low below the knee. A pitch a little bit higher. Here we go. Booty out. Weight forward. Here we go. The car is right by the telephone pole. Oh, almost got it. 1. I'm aiming at the telephone pole, not the car. 2. 1 more ball. I gotta go pick them up the driveway. 3. Weight forward, booty out, pitch shot, little wrist hinge, not much. Boom. Okay, the grand finale. I'm not going to call it meditation because I know you're all going to hang up. I'm going to call it learning to focus, learning to breathe, learning to be in the present moment, shutting down the brain. Okay? So for 1 minute, I'm going to ask you, will you try it with me? I know I just lost half the guys. Meditation helps. Breathing helps. Being in the present moment. You cannot hit a golf shot, chip, putt, pitch, or long shot if your brain is full of, is this the right club? Am I going to miss it? She's talking. I'm not really comfortable. Is that a ladybug on my ball? Did that guy just scream 4 over there on the other fairway? Is that a card going by? Is that the cart girl coming? Should I get a beer? Like, you just can't hit a golf ball like that. So we got to think and breathe and be in the moment. So how do you do it? How do you work on it? I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to count with my fingers so I stay right here for a minute. Will you try it with me? 1 minute. Okay, ready? You go big breath, and then you count them. This is how I did it in the beginning. I was like, I can't do it. And then I'm like, okay, try. Here we go. Ready? Let's go. Make them big, obvious breaths. That's 1. There we go. That's a minute. Could you do it? There's no failing here. It's just, you're just trying to come back to the breath. Did some people try it for the first time ever? It's hard. I was thinking about the birds chirping, the car going by, but if you can keep staying on counting the breaths, and you got to practice it, just like other shots in golf. You got to practice the mental game. All right. Thank you for trying something new with me today. CarrieMarr.com. I am obsessed with helping the average woman golfer feel confident, supported. And so I'm here every day pumping out some live things, doing a live workout. And if the live workout time doesn't work for you at 7 a.m. Atlantic Daylight Time, which is 6 a.m. Eastern Time, Many of the people in the team, on the team, do it recorded. So don't let that be your excuse. And I heard that excuse so much that I do a second workout at 11 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So you can't say, well, that time doesn't work for me. And I'm bringing a lady in from California who's going to get up at 7 a.m. to bring an 11 o'clock extra workout, because I want all the times covered so you can commit to being your best golfer and your best self here with me this winter. In my 5-year anniversary, my goal is to double the subscription. Will you please join me having fun, looking after number one, or trying to anyway. And the only reason I have in the past 4 years, because I'm part of a team of women that say, hey, Care, we're doing this. Yeah, we're doing this. And then I added other women to the team. So there's spin, there's yoga, there's meditation, there's a intimacy coach, there's a life coach, there's 15 women, part of Get Vertical team that helps me push myself to do meditation on Monday nights live. Because I said, I got to do more meditation. How am I going to do it? I don't want to teach. I can't teach meditation. So I brought in a woman with a superpower, Sarah Mater. So join me, CarrieMeyer.com. Come on, let's do this together. 5-minute challenge. Let me know if you did it, and let me know where you're coming in from, and let me know 3 things that you're grateful for today. Thanks for coming. So fun, so fun.